Am I the a-hole for being furious that my husband gave away my steak and wine after I told him repeatedly not to? I, 30F, came back from Japan about 2 months ago and brought home an expensive bottle of sake I specifically picked after doing a sake tasting class. I'm not a big drinker, so I chose something I genuinely liked and that my husband would enjoy. It was meant as a for us thing. I also had an unopened bottle of German wine that a friend gifted me 3 months ago. My husband and I had multiple conversations where he asked if he could give the steak to his father, his cousin, or his friends, and I said a strict no every single time. Not vaguely, not jokingly, very clearly. He knew it was sentimental and partially a souvenir. He also refused to drink it the one time I opened it because he had a headache, so I had about 20 matrimils and left the rest untouched. Fast forward to 3 days ago. I'm away from home and he has friends over after a pub night. I didn't even consider that he would touch the steak or the wine because we've had the don't share this conversation a million times. The next day, I ask him where the sake is. He casually tells me he shared the sake and the unopened wine with his friends and they finished everything. I was stunned, angry, disappointed, all of it. He then says he forgot that I told him not to give it to anyone, then adds that he doesn't remember unimportant stuff. Bear in mind, I had even given him a bottle of whiskey specifically meant for his friends after I returned from my travel. When I confronted him about the sake and wine, he flipped it and said, "Don't let it spoil our relationship," and suggested I see a counselor. Am I the a-hole for being this upset over something he claims is not a big deal, even though I'd told him explicitly and repeatedly not to touch it? I'm unable to process the fact that my husband casually crossed a major boundary and is nonchalant about it. Edit. Husband and his friends are not alcoholics. He rarely indulges. Second edit, he said, "Don't let it spoil our relationship," not throwing away the relationship. Sincere apologies.